It's a very enjoyable experience, very rewarding.
It's a lifelong bond that we'll always have. That was incredible.
We couldn't have asked for a better experience with an intern.
To have someone who is a native Spanish speaker in our home has just been awesome.
When others see how fun it is, how rewarding it is, they want to get involved.
The Spanish Education Fund, or commonly called SEF, is a 501c3 nonprofit that was set up to support the International Teaching Intern Program at Eagle Heights Central Middle School and Eden Prairie High School. And really our primary goal is to raise funds to be able to continue bringing these amazing cultural resources into our community, into our schools, into the classrooms as support for our teachers.
If they really knew about all the amazing things that were taking place in the school, whether that's hosting, buddying, volunteering in the school in some way, or contributing to SEF, I really think that more families would be compelled or feel compelled to support.
Our interns are such an added value. Just think of having more than one teacher in a room to teach kids. Just that teacher to student ratio, they get more individualized attention, more small group attention, they get more language models because they're all native speakers coming in. And these are people who are coming in basically ready to graduate from their teaching programs, and so they're ready to jump in and start teaching.
The magic of having an intern in the classroom really would be those unique cultural experiences, that fresh perspective coming from a different country and providing a model, a cultural model, different than my own as a teacher.
Interns do any number of things in our classroom, but this year especially, our interns spent a lot of time forming relationships with our students, planning lessons about their own countries, their cultures. It just adds this really cool layer. Those experiences have been really important, even for me, as a non-native Spanish speaker who's constantly learning.
They can share so much of their culture and world perspective that our kids might not necessarily get. So for example, I had our intern working with us through one of our science units where we're studying weather and climate. And so we tied that back to, instead of studying weather in Minnesota, let's look at weather in Chile. And so making all of those real world experiences valuable and available to our kids that wouldn't be in any other way.
Hosting an intern was one of the most amazing experiences. It was really magical.
It's just been really fun to have another member of the family and just share our family life with them.
It really made it feel like he was a part of our family. He's just like such a great guy, honestly. Like, it was just a really fun experience.
We had 3 Spanish interns over here, and they were all telling us their grandma's recipe for the Spanish omelet. We ended up with eggs all over the kitchen, a bunch of laughing interns while shouting instructions, and it was just a memory that we'll always have.
One of the neat things about this experience is that we got to expose him to what life in Minnesota is like, but he also is very proud of his country and wanted to share a lot about his culture.
A buddy family is a member of the community who signs up to be paired with one of the interns from the Spanish Education Fund. It's an opportunity for you to get involved with the interns, but not staying with you in your home quite yet.
It was also a pretty enjoyable experience too, just riding in the car and sharing stories with them and hearing about their experiences.
You know, the more that you put into it, the more that you get out of it.
We set up reoccurring dinners with our interns, so she would come over and we were gonna have to have dinner anyways, so it really wasn't that much more work.
It was super great to get to know not only our intern, but pretty much the entire set of interns that were with the school that year. We had the opportunity to get to know.
It feels like we're really hitting this good stride of like more volunteers coming, more parents wanting to be involved. So that feels good. I think we're headed in a really good direction, but we also have a goal of, expanding this program and bringing in more teaching interns, more people, more diversity of culture. The number one way you can support is financially, and that goes directly into our fund to support bringing interns into the school. And You know, with every kind of new set of families contributing, that's a new intern that we could bring in, and that's another teacher in the classroom, and that's, you know, more kids that get that direct attention from a teacher.
We can't do what we do without host and buddy families. If we don't have families that are willing to have them in their homes, are willing to take them out to dinner, are willing to provide these cultural experiences for them, the program just doesn't work.
Even the little bit of work that there is, it was always really rewarding.
It's amazing. It's an amazing program.
When you're really close with them, you feel like very protective.
We are both so grateful to have had the experience. We definitely will do a buddy family again this year.
That connection that they make is so special.
There's a way for everybody, I think, to get involved. If we could kind of hit that next level, I think we could do some pretty cool things.